Hey, I'm okay, guys. Yes, we just had a late start. I parked in a different garage and it took a minute. Thank you guys for all being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to flip the camera though. I need to see our background. Awesome. Where do we want to stand? Oh, just stand wherever you feel comfortable.
Something? Should we mark it?
Oh, just stand somewhere for a second. I'm using you as a. This is Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, that looks actually good right there.
Glad to be back.
Have the
This is VSL's channel, but we're gonna use it first. Go on anti-animal use in a little bit. It's a beautiful day, Portland.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll always stand right here, and then we want our people to stand beyond those bricks.
Okay.
I'm standing here, and then this will be where they stand. Is that good?
Yeah, that's
you can
good.
Move things if
that's
you need.
good.
Okay, I don't want one tent in the background. I want like the market.
Yeah, no, that's good. Hi, Carrie.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Hi, Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sip.
Yeah, okay.
Down the aisle.
Broccoli.
Good. Okay. And this is Vegan Stoner Lady, so there's already mods in there. Do you want to watch the chat first, and then I'll go?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, guys.
I'm
going to put up our live sign. We're officially live. Vegan Stoner Ladies
thank you,
channel.
Sip. You're cool as hell too, man.
So I'm going to put up this sign on the ground, and then I'll be holding this sign.
Oh no, Broccoli, I hope you get feeling better.
Oh no!
He says he's been sick. That's
Broccoli,
horrible.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Lambretta. Glad to be here.
Everything stay.
We got a couple new folks with us today. They're gonna.
We do. Do you guys want to like introduce
camera.
yourselves? I don't know if you want to say hi.
Might be best at the beginning.
All right, so just come on to that.
Perfect. Hi, I'm Elvin. I'm excited to start activism a little bit. Been really wanting to get into it, so it's exciting.
And I'm Cooper, and about the same. Looking forward to have some good conversations today, hopefully.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And then you're welcome to also watch Rebecca in case you want to do like other jobs too, like talking to the chat or just keeping it on the camera, or if we even like will let people hold signs. So whatever.
Hey, Martin, Kevin. Hey, Miss Teaspoon. Hey, Vegan
this one
Heretic.
says, should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless? So just know if you hold a sign, someone might come and talk to you, which is totally fine. I just want you to be prepared is all. Right. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's ask some people about what they think about oppression. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? No worries. Okay. I do have my vegan sweatshirt on, but I'm going to hide it behind the sign. Hi. Do I answer a few questions? Okay. All right. Hey. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? No? Okay. Hi. Hey. You want to answer a few questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. Hey. Do you guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. No? Hey. Do you answer a few questions? Hope everyone had a great weekend. It was really rainy here. Hey. Or I guess it's Saturday now. I was thinking last weekend. I was so sad that it was so rainy. And it was on Vegan World Day. Ugh. Yeah. Hey. You guys want to answer a few questions? Awesome. We're live on YouTube. Is that okay? Sure. Awesome. Let me put down my sign here for a minute. So my name's Anna. I'll have you take just like half a step back there. There you go. Just don't want you to
fall off.
Yeah. Here, I'll stay on the side of you. So my name's Anna. What's yours?
I'm Rachel.
Rachel, it's lovely to meet you, Rachel. So we're just asking people about oppression. And do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
No.
I agree. These questions might seem kind of obvious, but I promise I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
So what if the powerful were really strong? They're stronger than the others. Should they have the right then to?
No.
Okay. What about if they're really smart? The oppressor, of course.
No.
Agreed. All right, so this last one's going to feel like I'm trying to catch you off guard, and I promise I'm not. Did this for many years of my life. So what do you think about the animals that we use for entertainment, for clothing, for cosmetic testing, for food? Do you think that we're oppressing them?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you feel like you play a part in their oppression?
I'm assuming so. If we eat meat and we buy leather goods.
Exactly. Do you know how supply and demand works?
Yes.
Yeah. So every time that you purchase those products, they send the next individual into that system. Do you think that we should respect animals?
Yes.
I agree. Do you think that we can respect animals while using them?
I think it's complicated.
It is complicated. So that just brings me to my last question. Do you know what veganism is?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me what you think it means?
It means eating or not using any animal byproduct.
That is something that we do, but veganism is actually a principled stance against the exploitation of others. So I don't want to be exploited, so I try to avoid demanding other people's exploitation. So does that sound like, after hearing that definition, does that sound like it aligns more with your principles?
It does, and I still eat meat. So
what morally justifies, I guess, the difference in treatment between animals and humans? Like, why don't we farm humans?
I don't know.
So was that?
I think it's the way it's always been, that we've eaten animals as part of our existence, and often whether it's fishing as part of a Native American tribe or farming, it has been part of our existence. And so I think it is something that we continue, like that's why I do farm-raised eggs instead of in a factory. So I think there's ways that we can look at it a little differently, but I totally appreciate and I respect the vegan approach. I feel like I need the protein and I think when you look at the flip side, is it good to use plastic? So the option for shoes.
What we're talking about is a direct victim. The environment is important, but honestly, I hold inherent rights over the environment, because otherwise we could justify human slavery, right, to improve the environment.
I don't think that's true. So I look at it like, for me, what are the other things we can do? And so that for me is why I try and recycle. I use plastic.
Again, this
and
is
I
an
buy
environment.
organ.
We're talking about the victims. So even those free-range chickens, right? Do you think it's fair for them to lose their autonomy and ultimately their life just for us to have taste pleasure?
I think it's complicated. And I think I'm not going to change your mind, and you're not going to change my mind.
Oh, I'm more asking because I think most people actually have the same principles as we do, which is to cause an animal unnecessary harm is immoral, right?
I think you're winding it down a path that I'm got to do my shopping, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
But
I appreciate you shopping. Can I give you a card?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm asking people to respect animals, and you agreed that we can't respect them while using them. There's nothing we need from animals. We can get everything we need from like a plant-based diet, which is the resources I have for you. But I understand you don't want to look. If you just Google vegan Dailey Dozen, shows you how to get everything you need from a whole food plant-based diet.
I work in the medical system, and I actually know that sometimes you do need the protein that comes from different sources. It's very
Like
hard.
when?
Pardon?
Like when, for example?
When you look at how much protein you can get from certain vegetables, having that meat protein and the iron.
There's
is really
bodybuilders,
important.
though, that are vegan, fully plant-based.
And that is good for them. But I find with my low iron, I
You
need.
get iron from plants.
Okay. I'm going to continue doing the way I'm doing it.
Okay.
But
my point is, since
Thank
you don't
you.
need anything from animals, isn't using them
I
abusive?
disagree that
Would you
we've
want to
always
be
done
used?
this.
I have iron. Is it fair to use me for my iron? Would it be fair?
I think we're going down a different path.
So there's no
So-
morally relevant difference between us and animals. We both want to live. We both want to live free of harm. We care about what happens to us.
so
And
for
I'm just asking you
hundreds
to
of
respect their
years-
preferences.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for respecting animals. Please go vegan. That was really upsetting. She did not want to be open-minded to the fact that animals are their own individuals. All she could think about were her benefits. And it's really heartbreaking when people don't want to take a moment to think outside of themselves, especially here. Like already people typically think outside of themselves because they want to help the environment, they want to help their communities. So I'm always shocked when I meet people that they get defensive instead of, oh, maybe I should look into this. But how are you guys feeling?
We met a vegan already.
Yeah? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. So you guys come over here. Share what the conversation was like. If you
Oh,
want.
well, we just quickly had met a vegan already. They said that they had been vegan for 10 years. And that was pretty much it. We didn't have too much into it.
We were
Their
able to give them a
friend.
sticker, like an activist
Yeah,
sticker
we
that
just
said,
shared that.
"So what kind of asshole would eat a lamb?"
What did it say? Say one more time. I
What
don't
kind
know
of
if I-
asshole would eat a lamb?
There we go. Yeah, and I think they shared that their friend who was also with them was vegetarian. We didn't have like a quick moment to like touch on that because
were
they seemed in a
kinda-
rush,
they were
but
quickly-
we didn't want to like still like have a connection, and they thanked like us for being out here, but like I mean it's our first time.
We would've tried to maybe outreach the vegetarian on the other industries that exploit animals.
I always pivot to milk or eggs immediately and
Yeah.
be like, do you know what happens to those animals in that
Yeah.
situation? But obviously, if you don't have time, if they're running away,
Yeah.
then there's no point. Rebecca, do you want to jump on, or you want me to jump on? Stay. Cool. I will take this. Well, actually, if you guys are using it, you want to keep going. I'll do something a little more risque. Let's say. Okay, guys, let's get scary. Let's get intense. Hey. Anybody want to challenge me on this? I know, it's tough. Oh, yeah. Hi, baby. That dog would make great bacon. I'm getting a lot more eyes. That is for damn sure. Hi. You want to answer a few questions? All right. Okay. You going to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. Nose itches. Oof. Nobody wants to take the challenge. Hey, you guys want to answer a few questions? All right. Hey. Hey. You want to answer a few questions? Okay. Okay. Hey. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? Hey. You want to answer a few questions? Are you vegan?
What?
Do you want to answer a few questions?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Oh, wow. Yes, it's fine.
Awesome. Let me put down my sign. Okay. So I'll have you stand like right here, just so you're in frame. My name's Anna. What's yours?
I'm Alexa.
Alexa, lovely to meet you. So we're just asking the public simple questions. I'm not trying to like make you feel uncomfortable or anything. I just trying to have maybe look at things from a different perspective.
Okay.
Okay. So you saw my sign. It says legalize animal abuse.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's bad and stuff. I have a cat myself at home, and it's hard.
Yeah, you would feel terrible if someone tried to abuse. What was your
Yes.
cat's name one more time?
Sophie.
Sophie. That's a
Yes.
lovely name. Yeah. So, what do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, entertainment? Do you think that we should be allowed to abuse them?
No.
I agree. What about?
Sorry, I'm special needs, so I'm having a hard time speaking and stuff.
Gotcha. You're speaking so well right now. So
Okay.
yeah, let me know though if I'm being too fast or something.
Okay.
Awesome. So, what do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, and entertainment? Should we respect them, or should we be allowed to abuse them?
Respect them.
Respect them. Do you use animal products like eggs or?
Yes, I
milk,
do.
Do you eat meat?
I do eat meat.
Okay. Do you think that we can respect animals while using them for those things?
Yes.
And can you break that down for me? How do you respectfully use someone
I'm
without
done.
their
I'm
consent?
done right now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Can I give you a card? Sure. Awesome. This just has resources about what we're talking about, that side there. If you decide you want to go vegan and you want to talk with us or reach out to us at all, the other side just has our group. So you can
Okay,
reach
thank
out.
you.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Yes.
One more time, what was your name?
Alexa.
Alexa, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Also, if you look up Vegan Stonerly, you can see this live, so you can see us.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a great day. I'm seeing other conversations happen off camera, so that's really nice. Oh, did you want to go? Okay. All right, Rebecca's going to go. I'm going to change my mic. Yes, it was.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, pick a sign. I want the social experiment. Oh, is that it? Where is it? Oh, it's okay, Connor's thing. It's okay.
Well, you can just stand out there next.
Yeah, I'll just. Okay, getting back into the swing of things here. Yeah, sure. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to use this one today. My hood down, be a little bit more friendly. Hi, I'm doing interviews. Do you have 10 minutes for an interview on YouTube? No?
Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Hi, I'm doing interviews on YouTube. Do you have 10 minutes? No? Hi, I'm doing interviews on YouTube. Do you have 10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay. If you could just step in. I'm going to put my sign down. Okay. So, how do you feel about the animals that we use and force into slaughterhouses?
The animal that you use for?
The ones that we use for day-to-day life, that people use for food, for clothing items, for entertainment. How do you feel about using animals?
Oh, absolutely. I'm against for that because animals have feelings too, you know? And I believe animals are best friends, best companion, and emotional support, basically. So, if we can be human to others, we need to be human to animals too.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate your point of view. So are you vegan?
I try my best to stay healthy. Yes. I might be shifting to vegan. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
What's keeping you from shifting completely to vegan right now?
Well, first and foremost, we need to take care of our health, you know? So, because I believe health is wealth. And taking natural food from the Mother Earth is the best one.
Okay. So yeah, did you know it's actually healthier to be vegan?
Oh, of course, I believe 100%.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that part is taken care of if we're vegan. So you said that that's what's keeping you from being vegan, or?
Well, I'm learning.
Okay.
And I'm striving to keep that way.
Okay.
But sometimes I just like, I'm craving this, I'm craving that, so I'm just gonna try. But I have a mindset to go there.
Okay.
Yes. So,
So-
I'm not saying that, I'm completely vegan right now, to
Yeah.
be honest with you. But I'm learning every day, I'm striving. So my goal is to stay healthy and stay vegan.
Okay. So, okay. Taste the sensory pleasure. So that's kind of what's keeping you from being completely vegan.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So, and it's almost like an addiction, right? Because a lot of us are raised eating animals. I was raised eating animals too and using animals. So, it can be a process for some people, but are you familiar with, what they go through in order to be our food?
Oh yeah, there's a one word in there. It's animal cruelty.
Yes.
An animal deserves to live just like we human too.
Yeah.
So that's the word there.
Okay. So I have a card. We're anti-animal use. So that's our group. We're on Facebook. This side, though, has some different resources
Okay.
and vegan challenges. They have nutritionists that will work with you and help you transition to full vegan, and it has just some more information. And then this, you sound like that you could be a great advocate for animals too, because you already have
I love animals.
So I want
All kinds
you
of
to have
animals. I
that.
love it. My
Um,
husband loves walk dog, or
mhm.
even borrowing our neighbor's dog just to be
Yeah.
with him walking every day.
So, okay, since you love your dog, the companion animals, you know that the animals that we use for food feel and they have experiences just like dogs do, just like our companion animals. So, would you force your neighbor's dog into a slaughterhouse?
Definitely no.
Okay.
No, no, no.
So, those are the animals that you're still eating and using right now. If you could think
Yeah.
about that, does that
Mhm.
change your motivation to become vegan at all?
I'm going there. Absolutely.
How
Yeah.
long? How many more animals are going to have to be exploited and die for you to go
Oh.
vegan?
Every day it's thousands of thousands, around the world. I mean, we're just like not talking here in America, but across the
Oh
world.
yeah. But
Right?
But okay, I understand that. But you right now, you personally, how many more animals are you going to exploit and demand death before you can stop eating them?
Well, in my mind, then we should stop. No, I will raise my voice also to raise awareness to the people that eating animals is inhuman. So
Okay, so but how many animals are you going to demand die before you actually stop? Because you said that you're addicted to the taste and the craving, so you're still demanding their death. I mean, I appreciate your viewpoint, but
it's not a kind of demanding, but as I said, I'm
Mhm.
human. I grew up without back to the Philippines, that not knowing that the
yeah,
awareness.
yeah,
And now that I'm aware, so I'm
uh-huh.
starting to work towards that goal. So I
Okay,
cannot just like stop right away, right? Because as you
okay,
said, the word is addicted. So I'm striving.
okay.
So, and this is a good way that here you are, your group,
Mhm.
raising awareness
Yeah,
and teaching us. So, and I'm embracing with it
yeah. I'm
because I cannot say just like
okay.
right away. To be
Okay,
honest with you, I cannot say
so
just like I'm gonna stop now.
okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
not trying
so
to
yeah.
upset you. I'm
No, I'm
sorry.
not.
Okay,
But
but
I'm just also raising my
okay.
voice.
Well,
As that's what you did.
but this is the
Yes.
thing. If you
Yes.
were in their place, okay, you were about to walk into that slaughterhouse, or you're on the small farm of where you're actually going to be going to the slaughterhouse, and then you hear somebody like you saying, "Well, I just can't do it." How would you feel if you were that animal and you knew that somebody out there wouldn't stop?
It's painful. It's shameful.
So I want you to just I totally, I appreciate that you're on your way and all that, but I want you to just try and empathize more with because every second they're being slaughtered so that you can have your addiction. If you can, next time you crave animal, try and stop for 10 minutes and let that craving pass. It's the same thing that when people try and stop smoking, if you can get through that first 10 minutes and stop yourself, then you can get further away from it. Will you try and do that?
Of course.
Thank
That's what
you.
I'm telling you. It's like, oops, I'm striving.
Okay.
I'm striving. I'm learning, and I'm
Okay.
leaning towards that goal.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm
of
here for
course.
the animals, so that's why I don't accept certain things.
True.
But I appreciate you.
That's your advocacy.
I'm so
That's it. And I
happy
respect that. Yeah, and I respect that. And I respect all what you do, guys, for the
Thank you.
animals. So that's why I give my time to you right now.
Well, I don't want you to respect me. I want you to respect the animals, the victims, okay? It was nice talking to you. And what was your name?
Rick.
Rick, I'm Rebecca.
Rebecca,
I'm,
nice.
so thank you.
Keep fighting for the animals.
Thank you for your
us.
patience.
Of course. Of course. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
You too. You
Thank
too.
you.
Go vegan. Today, now.
Now.
Do it.
Now.
Yeah, now. Yeah, I think it went pretty well. He's on his way there, but we don't accept that. We try and ask them for more, get them to empathize that there's an urgency. So, yeah. Yeah, why don't you cut in? I'm going to have Anna cut in because I'm just getting back into this and my adrenaline's pumping like
Totally.
crazy.
Hey, just want to make sure I'm not muted. Okay, good. All right. You are muted. Good. Okay. Do I have cards? Making sure I have
It's
cards.
better than I thought it would.
Yeah, way to go. Way to go. I'm going to use this one. Hey, do you want to answer a few questions? No?
Long story.
Yeah, right?
Too old.
Yeah, well, I don't know about too old. Right?
That's why aliens will come and ruin everything.
Do you think that's fair that aliens could come down and do what they want to us?
Absolutely.
You think that's fair? Oh.
There is no fairness in the universe.
Right, we're talking about what we would prefer, though.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we can aim towards what we prefer.
Well, we prefer our children to be really close to us right now in our lives.
Sure.
But they're not.
Well, yeah, that can happen too. Do you want to have a conversation? Okay. All right, well, enjoy the farmer's market. Yeah, thank you.
They said, this isn't some secret way to get me to talk about veganism, is it?
Ah!
Like, no, it's just an anti-animal outreach.
It's
Like,
blatant.
I'm like, and it's not a secret. So.
Yeah, right, exactly. Not a secret. That's good. You sure you guys don't want to be on camera?
I mean, we do. I just
Okay,
well,
okay.
it was like, it seemed like you had a conversation.
I was
so
gonna
I don't know, like,
say, do you guys want to be on camera? I'm not in a conversation right now.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
totally.
I don't know if he wants to start in the middle of his or I'll just give you the microphone.
Maybe not. It might stress him out.
hold
Just
the
for this one.
I'll hold the sign for you though.
Okay, perfect.
Hey. Do you know how to use this sign? The oppression sign?
I wouldn't say it's like probably would be my strongest suit, but I probably could.
Oh, so usually what I do is I ask them, should the powerful, right, have the questions asked,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll follow kind of the pictures. What if the oppressor was really strong? What if they were really smart?
Mm-hmm.
And then I ask, what about the animals that we use? Because those are usually the two main excuses. I'm smarter, we're the might makes right kind of.
Yeah.
And then I just jump right into the animal ethics right from there.
Okay.
But wherever you actually want to go, if you don't want this sign, I can put it down.
Okay.
Okay, you guys want to answer 3 questions? I don't know. I guess they don't want to talk.
I don't know what that means.
I don't, well, there's electricity. I don't know.
I don't
AC or
know.
DC? I'm going to go with everything is DC, isn't it?
I don't know.
Everything is one of them.
Something.
Unless you're in Europe.
I don't know what they stand for. So.
Oh, it's the type of current. One of
Okay.
them will kill you and one of them won't.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like
Interesting.
Tesla versus, I can't remember the other person was that invented electricity, but
Oh.
yeah. I don't know what that has
Wonder
to do
what that had to
with
do with oppression. Yeah.
this. Don't know.
Confusing.
Maybe there's some terminology in an electrician's line of work that means oppression. Like they use oppression in that meaning. I don't know. Yeah.
See, you've got a kid like literally a month ago. So she's not understanding that there are factories. She's like,
Hey, do you want to answer a few questions?
these two are chickens.
Hey, do you want to answer a few questions?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to step over here so you can ask him.
All right. So, do you feel that the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
No.
And these first few questions might seem a little like easy, but you just follow me along.
Are you okay with being live on YouTube?
I am.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Okay, perfect.
I'll have you step right over there. Oh, not you, sorry.
Oh, okay,
Have you
perfect.
step right there just so you're in.
All right.
No, this way.
But
All right.
You can come in more. Thank you.
Right?
No
problem.
worries. All right. What if they're stronger than the person they're wanting to oppress?
I mean, that's just a fact about them. It doesn't give them the right to oppress anyone.
Right. Or what if they're smarter?
Again, maybe there's a place for them in decision making or something, but necessarily like that doesn't mean they deserve power over other people.
All right. And so the next question might seem like a gotcha, but I'm not trying to get you in any way. What would you say about the animals that we use and exploit in factory farms for like food or stuff like that?
I was just talking about this earlier with my partner, actually. When humans were more of just like a natural part of the environment and animals had the opportunity to escape being hunted by us through being like smart or being faster than us or being more clever, I think that makes sense. Like predation is natural in the world, but what we do today with factory farms isn't natural. It's systematic. There's no opportunity for the animal to escape or have anything different. It's just, it's a concentration camp for animals.
Yeah, I would agree. I think we agree in that sense. I kind of want to ask. It makes me want to ask about how do you feel about like their sentience? Like, do you feel like the animals back then, like their lives mattered any less than the animals who die in factory farms?
That's a tough one. It's kind of two questions. So like sentience first. I think a lot more animals are sentient than we typically allow for. I think, especially in America, science kind of started a couple centuries ago from the perspective of humans are special because of, traditionally because, God created us and we're separate from animals because, first man were made and then the animals, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that's the wrong way to look at it. Like if we all come from an evolutionary background, if we're sentient, it's likely that things related to us are sentient. And that's just like mammals first, but like why not other things too? We shouldn't assume they're not sentient and then work from there.
Yeah, I think it is a big misconception that that there are animals that don't have sentience, because we have proved that like they do. Like we see it every day with our dogs, like our cats that we have like domesticated and keep in our homes, and people can see and people can empathize for. And so I guess what I'm saying is, in my head, it doesn't matter. I don't think about like the predation or like the naturalness of like before. I kind of just I'm focusing on the now and like what we can do now. I'm vegan. I've only been vegan 9 months. I never thought I would be vegan, but we're just basically out here talking about trying to end the exploitation, advocate for the ending the exploitation of animals. It seems like you would agree with that, would you?
I would. So like full admittance, I'm not vegan. I do support it. It's more of like the reason I'm not is like personal failing of like cutting the habits and everything.
I see that.
Rather than like a moral like in theory, I agree with veganism.
You would
completely.
say. I
agree with veganism. It's just not a step I've personally managed to like get a hold of yet, but I do agree with it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we have some resources I would love to give you after our conversation.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say is like the hardest thing, or like the things that you like, is it food, like everyday eating, or like?
It's a combination. It's accessibility of food. Nutrition. Sometimes I know you can live a happy, nutritious life as a vegan. It sometimes requires, I think, a little bit more finessing, and it's just one of those areas of my life I've neglected.
Yeah. I would like to say, like, I thought the same thing, that like it was going to be this. I was going to have to count more calories or something, or like make sure, like, learn more about nutrients, but really I just take like 2 supplements a day, and it's like it's all I need.
What are the supplements?
It's like B12, and I forget it's like a bunch of multivitamins. It does a bunch of stuff, but it's basically the same vitamins like anybody else would just take, like a 1 a day type of stuff like that.
Like we all take vitamin D here.
Exactly. And so if you can supplement those things, like supplement the things that can help save animals, because like every year animals are like, it's all about the supply and demand. Every time that you use your money to buy a burger at Burger King or McDonald's, or even just Walmart, meat at Target, it doesn't matter, like the money all goes to that supply and demand. And more animals are then sent in the place of the animals that you were able to enjoy.
Correct.
And I know you agree with that.
Yeah.
You stated that. So I totally think you would love to be vegan. I think you would enjoy
I probably wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, and I think it's easier than a lot of people make it seem. There's a lot of misconceptions, and I think it's hard.
Shout out to Beyond Beef. Like, my partner's vegetarian, and basically like we don't consume beef anymore. I've been able to completely replace that with like Beyond Beef or Impossible Meat. I think those are great. Like, a lot of people are like, the taste and texture aren't exactly the same. It's like it's perfectly adequate. Season your stuff.
Exactly. And the world of vegan food and plant-based food is going to be so expansive once we start putting our minds to it. Like, if humans are so smart, we can definitely figure out ways to create food and ways to enjoy things and get nutrition and help animals at the same time.
Ooh, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How do you feel about lab-grown meats? So like meat grown independent, cultured from like no brain attached, no pain sensation or anything, but like just the meat portions.
Right. I think it's really an interesting part of the discussion. I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking it would be an interesting, like I don't mind the growing of meats, at least right now. Somebody could totally change my mind, willing to.
It's all about how we do it, you know. Yeah.
But I think if the potential is the intent is to reduce the suffering of animals, then I could see that being okay, especially if like we were talking about snakes and how that can be kind of a tricky thing to talk about or to think about, how we would see snakes surviving in like a vegan world, or what we were trying to while we're trying to reduce the exploitation, not feeding them mice. Then like growing meat in that situation might be nice because you can grow
you can
meat
grow
that
their
they can
appropriate
digest.
diet,
Yes,
but you're also not
exactly.
killing the mice. Yeah.
Exactly. And so like there's weird things everywhere, but like that's the whole point, is that like there's so much to figure out. And we've been eating animals for so long, and it's just like at some point it's gonna have to stop.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. We're just we're out here trying to start conversations, talk about it, show that it's possible. It is really easy. Just like you can cut out Beyond Beef, you can cut out dairy and eggs too. Those like industries are also really terrible. So
something my partner told me too, which helped a lot, was don't feel bad about like doing it partially. Like any way you're moving towards veganism or vegetarianism is good. Like even if you manage to cut out one thing but you're not quite to the next thing. Like for me it's like I cut out beef but I still eat chicken sometimes, and I would like to move towards cutting out chicken, but it's just like don't be like just because the first time I tried I didn't manage to go completely cold turkey, don't be like that's the reason to quit.
I think it's hard for me to accept that, because it's when you think about it in the frame of oppression, it's like how can we view it as in like, oh, I'll only oppress you a little bit.
Yeah, selective oppression, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, or I'm only racist like a little bit, like just towards these people.
Yeah, I see that.
And because it's like there's a confliction with your morals there, because you're telling me that you do feel for all animals, and like you can recognize that like the cows and the factory farms are also like, you feel for them, but like you're telling me that you try not to feel for like the chickens as much, because like sometimes
Not intentionally. I do feel for them.
I know.
Definitely. I think of it also like wearing clothes. A lot of the clothes we wear are produced by human slave labor. Shout out to Shein, accused of using human slavery for their clothes. But we buy it because it's affordable, and it's like it's not because we think those people should be indentured or anything like that, but it's just like one of those selective calculations we make. Like, am I more worried about spending too much money on ethically produced clothes, or am I going to go to the thrift store and like try to pick up something that's secondhand so I'm not contributing to it? Or maybe you go on Shein and you buy something that's like cheap and you don't think about it, and but it's totally produced by someone who had no choice in the matter, and it's tough. It's a morally difficult position.
I think when we look at situations like that, it's important to think about like necessity.
Yeah.
And because there are a lot of people here who maybe don't need to be shopping on Shein, but are. Like there's a lot. Like that's why it's such a large.
It's the same with veganism
fashion,
too, where it's like we don't have to necessarily be eating meat, and of course there's like the sliver of people with dietary issues that maybe do need it, but
I've heard
most people probably would be fine on vegan diet.
Yeah, I think we have I don't. Yeah, that's why it's hard. It's because so many people feel like it's normalized. It's part of society. We just we just do it. It's how it goes. But it's
starting to think about it is like it seems like such an obvious step, but it's one of those things where after you start it, you look back and you're like, why wasn't I doing that before?
Yeah, exactly. I think every time I've talked to vegans, like even now that I'm vegan, they go, I wish I knew sooner. I wish I completely stopped sooner, because like you could go from reducing some animals' deaths versus reducing the maximum amount that you can possibly do, and knowing that you're doing your entire best instead of like 50%.
Absolutely.
Is really should be important to you, knowing that these animals, they care about every moment. Like I find out about new ways that they're slaughtered and killed in like every day, and it's like just so extremely terrible.
It is, absolutely.
Can I tell you about a way that I just heard that chickens are and this, I don't know if this is going to be like too much
Trigger
for
warning,
what I'm
cruelty
on.
to
Like,
chickens.
okay, if I can. Okay, perfect. It was a video, and so you see this video, and it's a bunch of all these chickens, and this is like standard mostly. Like if they're doing it, it's nobody really cares enough to like make sure anything going on in these places is in any way like humane.
Yeah.
So it's a big field of chickens, and then they start filling in the factory or the enclosure with a bunch of foam. So that slowly, as the foam rolls in,
It is
all of
suffocating the chicken.
Yeah, they suffocate, and so their last moments are filled with fear, and like just like any other animal, like the ducks, like as if they know, if they're aware, even if they're not aware, sometimes like they find ways to be aware. Blood on the floor, screams of the people next to them, like, and that's just the point for me is like once you see them as people, like they're having subjective experiences just like any of us.
Yeah.
It's hard to like aid in the harm of them.
How's it different from
the
a
exploitation
gas
of them?
chamber type
Yes,
of situation?
and so using your money to demand that is the oppression.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so like, although I understand that you and your partner seem to have made like great deals or great progress.
She's been vegetarian for like 15 years
Yeah.
nonstop. I'm the weak link there.
That's amazing to be aware already. So, but I would very much urge to like look into the dairy and egg industry, how it's very similar to like they essentially rape the cows to get the milk, and the chickens are bred to produce those eggs like that fast, and it's all gross.
Yeah.
And if you know that, it's hard to continue.
It is.
Doing
Which
otherwise.
that's the point why you have to spread information, because for a lot of
Mhm.
people, it's easy to dismiss it if they just don't have to think about it. But if you put it in front of them, you know.
Exactly. And we gave you a card, already?
I think so. It's somewhere in my pocket.
Perfect. Yeah, no. I would say definitely like either watch that. There's a documentary on one side, I believe. You can watch that with your partner if they haven't seen it already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe refresher's always good. I know like vegans are always watching more stuff, like I said.
Okay, information's good.
Exactly.
Awesome.
I guess that's all I can do is encourage you to look into the resources.
Yeah, I will. It's good talking to you.
Yes, good. I'm Elvin, by the way. What's
Cody.
your name? Cody.
Yeah,
Nice to
good to
meet
meet
you.
you. Yeah,
Yeah. And come let us know how your thoughts and everything.
Absolutely.
That was
Oh my goodness.
amazing.
It's like my first time.
I don't know if you want
Wow, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's like a whole different ballpark.
That was awesome.
Woo! I thought I was gonna come out here and be like, so you have pets at home, like blah blah blah, like oh you like the little doggies look so cute, like cows are cute too, yay! But it took a different turn. I definitely was like having to do a little more combative things than I thought I was.
Holding
going
him
to because,
accountable?
yeah, holding him accountable. Yeah. I think it's easier in my head to think about like just like explaining to people that like, oh, these beings feel, rather than being like, well, actually, what you're doing is kind of a lot right now, and what you're doing is actually in contradictory to what you really do feel. So,
I like that you held him accountable too when he was like talking about decreasing, and you're like,
I was like,
to the
well,
individuals.
I was like, it is hard for me. I do feel a different way about that. So.
Yeah. No, I think you did well.
But I think it went well.
It was
I
amazing.
feel good about
Chat
that.
loved it too. They're all talking it up in there.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Good. I'm glad you guys.
Do you want to do one more?
I might tap out just for this one.
Okay. Did you want to jump in?
Maybe next.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna mute one mic. I got two mics in my hand, guys. Hold on. Okay. Good. Awesome. And you guys, I mean, take a break definitely. But if you don't exactly. Yep, heart rate's up. So like take breaks. You can also be off camera, whatever you want to do. You guys, you fucking killed it. That was amazing. You did fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you tell I watched your thing because I was like, I'm not trying to get you with the.
I'm not trying to get you off guard. I got that actually from Chip because or not Chip. Sorry, Chip, not you. I got it from Cliff. Cliff. Oh my God, Cliff. What is his last name? Everyone, what's Cliff's last name? Cliff. I can't remember. The vegan guy in the UK. Cliff. Anyway, he always says that. I'm not trying to catch you off guard. Hi. Do you guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. It's only like 5-10 minutes.
We're at the book festival.
Okay.
So we have to get back.
Fair enough. Enjoy the market. Hi. You want to answer a few questions? I've just got the social experiment sign up. Oh, so since that got moved, should I have people stand here?
That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine.
And I can stand like right here?
Yeah, just don't go any more that
Okay.
way. Yeah.
Cool. Hi. Hey. You guys want to answer a few questions? We're live on YouTube. Okay. Enjoy the market. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, I'm curious.
Ah, yes, awesome. We're live on YouTube though, is that okay? Okay. Let me put this down. So my name's Anna, what's your name?
Nikita.
Nikita, I love that, it's beautiful. We're just asking people about oppression. Do you think the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
Absolutely not.
I agree, these questions may seem obvious, but bear with me.
Yeah.
What if the oppressor is really strong? They're stronger than the others.
No, I'm like, don't let me dive too deep into my answer to that.
Do you think that that someone who's strong should have the right to oppress those that are weak?
Absolutely not.
I agree. What about if the oppressor was really smart, was smarter than the others?
Doesn't matter. I think we oppress people
wholeheartedly.
by keeping them unintelligent
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you.
through public school and conditioning them
Yes.
to
I
be
don't disagree with you there.
who we want them to be when you're in that position of power.
Yeah. This next question might feel like I'm trying to catch you off guard, but I promise I'm not.
Okay.
I did it for many years of my life. What do you think about the animals that we use for food, clothing, for entertainment? Do you think that we're oppressing them?
I guess that depends in the manner of which we're doing it.
Yeah, so oppression means prolonged cruel treatment.
Well, yeah, no, of course, it's negative.
Yeah. Do you think that we're oppressing animals when we use them?
That's what I mean. Like, some farmers are and some farmers aren't.
Is there a way to respect somebody while using them without their consent, even in a nice way?
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, sorry. I'm gonna say yes. Is this a vegan thing?
It is. But, if someone wanted to use
I'm gonna
you-
say yes because I believe in the circle of life.
Okay, so do you think that, because that's kind of might makes right, do you think that that's moral? Because we can, we should?
Not because we can, we should. Oh, now you have me alive.
Yeah. I'm not trying to catch you off guard, though, because I live this way. It is a normalized thing in our society, and we don't really question it. We've honestly been told, I don't know how many times a day we're told, you need to use animals in order to be successful with people, with
And I am
jobs.
about questioning.
Yeah. So I
And
have a
am
resource
about
for you.
Farming.
So on this card, it has a documentary on it, and there's other resources if you scroll below, but it just shows you the standard
But to
practices.
say to not do anything because it's not ethical, like,
You're right. So
in a
let's-
lot of tenses, that doesn't make sense, and we would never do anything. How could we live?
Yeah.
How
So
could we do anything?
is there something you think that we need from animals?
Not necessarily.
Exactly. So if we don't need to use them, we can get whatever we need from other sources.
But can we?
Yeah. Like think of any, if you could, try to
I
think
mean,
of.
I've been vegan. I've eaten vegan for extended periods of time. I've done it all. It's not the same.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I've eaten vegan. I've had a
I know you
vegan
said
lifestyle.
the same. I don't know what you mean, like nutritionally speaking.
Yeah,
or-
nutritionally.
Oh, so that actually has a resource on how to get everything you need in a day.
And
for a whole food plant-based
I'm
diet.
very immersed in the intelligence of chefs and food and dietary, intake and restrictions and this and that. And I think if it's ethically done, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So how do you ethically take someone's life who wanted to live?
It's not someone's life, it's an animal, and it's how you feel about it.
Are animals sentient?
What does that mean?
It just means the ability to have subjective experience of the world.
Sure.
Yeah. So they want to live, right? They
Okay,
care about what happens
but don't
to
we
them.
all want to live?
Exactly. That's
It's a
why I
good
related to
interview.
you. I don't want to be exploited. Why is it
But
okay for
also,
them?
we don't all want to live. That's why there's so much chaos.
When
in our
someone
community.
says that they don't want to live, do you think that that's a healthy thing or that there's something wrong and they need help?
Both depends on that. The
So if I told
individual.
you I'm going to go off myself right now, you would think that's totally normal and fine?
It depends
What on what?
on what you've been through in your life and how you're really feeling.
Okay, so someone raised me in their basement and I'm going to go jump off a bridge. Do you think that's healthy that I feel that way, or would you try to talk me out of it?
Would I say it's healthy? Would I take you out of it? Yes, but is that a
Right.
normal
So my
reaction?
point
Yes.
my point is that so all sentient beings want to live and care what happens to them, and in the
Sure.
cases when someone is not wanting to
I
live,
mean, how familiar are you with like farming in
Very familiar.
in the world?
very familiar. I've done my research.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 83%
So
of our
you're
ag
gonna
land is dedicated
agree
to farming.
with doing nothing instead of doing it right?
What do you
That's what
mean?
you're gonna agree with?
Nothing.
You're gonna agree with.
I'm
Let's
telling
not
people
farm
to
at
go
all. Let's have
vegan.
no cows, which are very detrimental to
So
the
can
atmosphere.
I share something with you?
Instead of
Can I
let's do it
answer?
right?
Do you want me to answer?
I want you to answer the
Okay,
question I'm
so
asking.
there's a study called Reducing Food's Environmental Impact Through Producers and Consumers. If we stopped animal agriculture, we could feed 10 billion people.
And where is this? In
The-
the United States?
The
in
whole
the
world. Whole world.
Okay, well,
Reducing
we can't
foods
control
and
the whole world is the issue.
I'm asking you, do you want to stop? It sounds like you're getting defensive. I'm not trying to
I'm
fight
not
with
getting
you.
defensive.
Do you want to continue or do you want to leave?
I would love to.
Okay. So what I'm talking about are just your choices, your actions. I'm not talking to the world. I'm talking to you. What can you do to stop demanding animals be oppressed? That's it.
So you're just going to target people, neglect the idea. Can I? The idea of positive farming, which is something we should encourage. 'cause
Positive
we're-
slavery.
We're in a
Positive
farmer's
slavery.
market.
I could have human slaves and treat them
Yeah,
really
keep
nicely.
speaking over me. Have a good day.
You have a good day. Please check out my resources. She didn't understand the tie that I was trying to make. She kept saying that we are similar, but then she would go backwards on it and say that we're not similar. She's like, animals are animals and humans are not animals. I don't know. I didn't understand. Oh, she just sees humans as different than animals. So she has kind of a human superiority thing. She kept saying that I was ignoring something, but she couldn't quite put her finger on it. Like, she's saying I'm ignoring like free range, humane farming.
And I heard her arguing at one point that it would be worse if all the animals didn't exist in the first place.
Oh, is that what there was a part that I didn't quite understand. She was talking about the animals.
I heard that. Horrible if the domesticated cow didn't exist. And it's like, no, the domesticated cow, the way they've been genetically manipulated and selectively bred, should not exist. Wild cows, wild pigs, wild fish should exist.
Right.
But the type of animals that have been created by humans are inherently suffering by virtue of their existence. And no, they should not be bred into existence.
Yeah, no, you're spot on. In fact, I've often talked about that when people are like, oh, so you're asking for the extinction of farm animals? I'm like, I'm saying that we stop forcing them to breed because we've forced a handicap on them and they will forever need our care. Forever. And that's not fair to somebody. So, yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
That can be hard with people, even with companion animals. They see that differently because they really care for them, but they still might think it's okay to breed them because they're treating them so much better. But they're forgetting, of course, that there are animals being killed so regularly in shelters because we have an abundance of companion animals who are unwanted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, that's often my response to people with animals that assist them. It's like, well, are you demanding that more animals, more individuals be bred for you to use? Or, you know, are you taking someone that needed genuine your help and they can help you back, you know? So, one of you guys want to jump on?
Maybe I'm just waiting to see.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like my stomach's...
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We're going to be doing this often. So, like, if it doesn't work out today, there's always next Saturday. So, yeah, there's always future days.
I'll let you know.
Okay, sounds good. Did you want to jump on? Or you?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Rebecca's going to jump up. Do you want this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
I was just talking to some guy off camera. He's very staunch pescatarian, is willing to continue letting fish suffer and feel pain, even though I explained that they do have receptors. And so, but I did give him a card. He was walking away, but try. It's one person at a time. Hi, I'm doing interviews on YouTube. Do you have 10 minutes?
Not 10 minutes.
No? 5 minutes? Okay. I was going to keep him more than 5, but, he didn't know that. I was going to suck him in. Yeah. I had to kind of move. The sun is, making me a little crazy. Hi there. Do you have 10 minutes for an interview? We're talking to people on YouTube about animal rights.
Okay.
Would you like to speak?
Sure.
Okay, if you could step here. So, my name's Rebecca. What's your name?
I'm Kinsey.
Kinsey.
Should I look at you or the camera?
Oh, you don't have to look at the camera if you don't want to. I'm going to set my sign down. So, how do you feel about the animals that we use and force into slaughterhouses?
I think it's terrible. I think that, so I've been plant-based for a little over 10 years now, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm well aware of kind of what happens in the slaughterhouse. And I think it was John Lennon that said, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, no one would eat animals,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really life-changing when you figure out what happens.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, are you full vegan then?
Yeah.
With your clothing and everything?
So I mostly shop secondhand.
Okay.
So I will thrift something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has animal products, but I will never buy it new. Yeah.
Okay. What about entertainment? Do you use them for entertainment or anything? Do you go to zoos?
Oh
anything
no, I don't
that?
like zoos or aquariums or anything.
Okay, okay.
They make me really sad.
Okay. So, okay. It makes me really happy to hear that you're very conscientious.
I try to be.
So, have you ever tried to talk to people in your life that aren't vegan about maybe why they continue to use animals?
Yeah, so it's been a conversation that my partner and I have had because he's open to it, and he grew up in a different culture than me, and so I think that's what I've noticed with people in my life who, it's a lot more normalized in their culture to eat meat and things, and it's hard to imagine not eating that food. So I think education is a really big part of that, and I've tried to encourage him to watch the documentaries and really make a decision from a place of knowing what you're consuming, and not let it be from this ignorant blind place. And I respect that a lot more, actually, when someone really knows and then they're still deciding, as opposed to I don't want to know and I don't want to take the time to look into it.
Yeah, we like open-minded people that are empathetic,
Yeah.
So,
I love that.
I guess, as a vegan myself, and I'm with anti-animal use, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and we come out and we talk to people, about why they're not vegan, and try and talk to, people about the reasons why it's a good idea to be vegan.
That's important.
Even culturally, we object. We talk to so many people about it, and I know it can be difficult when you're in a relationship too. But coming from a place of creating a new culture, realizing that just because, and I'm sure you've said this stuff to your partner, but that just because you are raised doing something all the time, because even here, you were raised in a culture of meat, right? Were you vegan from when you were born?
No, I did it when I was older.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a good point. It's you can always unlearn it.
Exactly, because we're trying to build a kinder world, I mean, my family is like, part Sicilian, and so it's just kind of like, okay, no, I'm not going to participate in these holidays of meat.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I don't have to, so we all kind of have our barriers,
Totally.
But I'm going to give you this card. You may have already tried to share some of these resources with your partner, but this side has some different educational resources. It does have some videos like Dominion. I don't know if that's one that you've had them watch.
No, you know what? I was like a Food Inc. girl back in the days. I think I don't know if it's still like circulating as much anymore. Do you know the Food Inc. one?
No, I don't.
No, that was the one that really got me into it.
The viewers probably they might know.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I saw it like 10 years ago. But yeah, that's a good one. I actually have never heard that one.
Well, I'm going to give you this. It's got resources, and then this side has some resources. Even if you ever want to try to advocate, might help you learn how to advocate, like when you talk to your family or different people in your life, And if you ever want to come out and join us, you're welcome, So
thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate the time.
Yeah, it was very nice to meet you, and thanks for being vegan. I appreciate that. And the animals
What's your name, by
appreciate
the way?
that. Rebecca.
Rebecca.
And you said Kenzie?
Kinsey, yeah.
Kenzie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. Have an awesome vegan day. So, what? It went pretty good, but she buys animals secondhand and at thrift. But she hasn't. She's been vegan. Well, she hasn't eaten animals for 13 or 10 years, I think she said. Her partner is using the cultural excuse. So I tried to talk to her a little bit about that, but we'll see. She has a conscience, and I gave her something to think about, an angle with her partner. So we'll see. It's all we can do, But I've got somebody talking to me off camera here.
What I usually say to people about the cultural thing, or was it cultural or secondhand? Usually what I'll say is you're not demanding that individual be used, but you are promoting it by wearing them, right? People are going to see that and they may not have access to a secondhand and they're like, I'll just buy it new. So that's my issue with secondhand. I don't know if you guys heard. So my issue with secondhand animal products is it's not exactly a direct demand for the exploitation, but when you wear a fur or leather around other people and they don't have access to that secondhand material, they're going to buy firsthand. And then so you're kind of promoting the look and use of animals while, trying to spout the opposite, I guess. If it's not okay to use them, why are you proud to wear them, kind of thing. But if there are some necessities that I understand some people will do that. If they're needing work boots, those can be sometimes a little harder to find. Although these days, I don't know, man, they've come out with a lot of new shoes lately.
They're like when people work.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, that's my thought. Did you want to do one more? Or I don't know if anybody else wants to step in?
Do you want to go again?
Okay. Do one more? Awesome. Stay back over here. And if there's ever I just want to say, if you guys are in the middle of a conversation, maybe you feel stuck, feel free to flag one of us down or me, or I'll be watching. So
that's when the other guy asked me oh, what vitamins, if you don't mind me asking. I'm like, wait, I don't remember the name. So I was trying to look around.
I wanted to ask about that. What was it that he was asking about the vitamins?
Oh, he was just wanted to know which ones because he was just curious. He seemed curious about He did seem very open-minded. He did seem very interested in making this switch with his partner, maybe, or at least being more conscious for sure about I
hope they look at the resources.
So at the end I did try to make him feel a little bad just because just to give him some things to think about.
Their own guilt, right?
He knows he told
exactly.
me that he acknowledged that he knows that he shouldn't be eating animals because he says he doesn't eat beef. So he's don't eat the chickens either.
Exactly. The
Put
chickens want to live too.
Put the birds down.
Exactly. Awesome. All right, let's go, Elvin.
Hello.
I was just saying, I was being weird in the microphone, but I thought it was. Yeah.
Not to compare to her body.
Amazed.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So it's mostly
Seemed interested, but they're in a big group, so I don't know. It's like you want to stop one person out of the big group. Feels a little much for me. Hello. They seem like they kind of want to. I don't know if they're debating where they want to go next or if they're reading the signs. Hello. No, I keep saying hello. I think I just need to like answer some questions. Maybe.
Sometimes that might make a difference. Wait, we'll do this way because I feel like the V word scares people.
Oh yeah, you're right. I might try this one.
Okay. Unless that's the question you want the veganism? Do you want to ask them these? Or just this?
I think just this.
I'm going to put this over here then.
I think this might be okay.
Cool.
I'm using this one. Who would you save? Doggy or piggy? They're the same. Hua-ah. Hua-ah. That's pig in someone. Hello. Hello. Would you like to answer some questions about oppression? I'm not even holding and I forgot I switched the sign, so it doesn't say oppression on there. That's okay though. Hello.
I was like just standing over this one thing that I could look out over the whole thing I was trying to figure out.
Hi there. Hi. Hi. I'm like, it's a very captivating question, is it not? Like, I'm confused about the. I guess this is my first time standing out here, so I'm like confused why people don't want to talk about it because it's like the most interesting thing to me. Hello. I'm like, should it just be louder? Should I be like even more visible? Hello. Who would you save? Would you save the puppy or the pig? They're both very cute. Would you like to have a conversation about animals? No? Okay, not right now. It's okay.
You're so nice too. I don't know why everyone's
I'm like intimidating.
yeah, right?
Hello. Hello.
That's what we're doing right now. We're fighting the cops. If you see them, they're plentiful everywhere.
Getting discouraged? Are you good?
I mean, I'm not getting discouraged. I just like I'm waiting for my person.
It totally happens.
Hello. I like your earrings.
Actually, that was actually just what I needed.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I need
Who would you save? Okay, let's switch.
Switch of signs?
Yeah, I think that big group went by and like nobody. They did, and I even asked, and they were like, "Not right now." The little girl wanted to though.
The intense one?
Oh,
Or do you want the
I'll do this one. Yeah. I'm getting desperate. This is what happens.
I told her to go check out
If you-
over there and then she disappeared. So we were just, you see those three tents? There's a tree right next to them. We were thinking about going to. Yeah, there's a bright yellow tent over there. You can use race. You might see a yellow tent.
Okay.
So to the left of them is where she was supposed to go.
There's some people selling the bee regurgitation over there, that direction. I'm like, speak in terms you understand, I guess. Yes, exactly. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I'm probably walking off screen. I'm just like trying to like make them see the sign as much as possible. Hello. Anybody have a few minutes for a conversation? I like your beads.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. My hope is that they go, I like your sign, but so I can go, let's talk about it then. It's not the case so far. Let's switch.
She was right behind me.
That's funny.
Oh, wow.
I made a round.
Cooper.
Cooper, oh my God.
Cooper.
Sorry. I knew it was the, I'm so sorry.
I wasn't gonna run you.
Hello.
I
It seemed like two. It seemed just the same.
I don't want to talk to her. You know that. Human supremacy. Oof. It's a rough one. It's like the whole point. Do you have a few minutes to talk about who you would save?
No, okay, thank you.
Okay, no worries. These people don't have a few minutes to talk about who they'd save. What a sad reality. Hello. Hello.
It smells good though. Oh my god. Whatever it is, it smells good.
Yeah. Plant-based smells great, doesn't it? That's Lucinda's. Purpose-filled plant-based.
Chip is suggesting to use the other side. Maybe that.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that. Social experiment? Social experiment? I'm like, see me. Social experiment? Anybody have a few minutes? You do? Yes. Great. All right. So, I'm Elvin.
I'm Silas.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I like your bracelet.
Thank you.
I tried to get into making those, but I'm not good at it. It takes a lot of time.
There's a native group that they've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, that makes sense. My partner's indigenous, so I get that.
All right.
They've got another skill level. All right. So, would you say that the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless?
No, I think that every religion that has came to power from, or stemming from, basically people being oppressed. Whether that came from a cave or whether that rose from a cave, but I think if you look back, that's pretty much, religion. That's kind of what it stands on.
I think there's a lot of oppression in religion. Would you say, like, what if the powerful person is
So
smarter?
let's clarify what we just said. I feel like these things that caught on. You see, we use these terms, these labels, these definitions, and then immediately it clicks in people's heads, and they're like, oh, what I'm saying is things that have caught on, such as religion that caught on, millions of people, was based upon there were people being oppressed.
Yes.
And so it was a message to the oppressed. And so, yeah, I don't think in humanity's history it's ever been a good thing.
Right. I think we agree then that oppression is, like, completely wrong. What if they're stronger than the person they're trying to oppress? What would you say?
What if who is stronger?
The person who's trying to oppress the powerless.
If the person, well, define oppression.
Oppression is like the prolonged suffering, causing the prolonged suffering of an individual.
Well, yeah,
or a
that's
group.
Inherently bad. That's not a good thing.
Right. I'm starting out with easier questions because we're gonna get to the point in a moment.
Okay.
I guess I will just go there now because I think we established that we both are against oppression. Yeah?
I'm an open book.
Perfect. Okay. So what would you say about the animals that we use and exploit for food?
I'm not a big fan, but as far as signing the petition, I have one thing against it, and it's this. So you know that there's a petition going around right now, to basically sign. Now, the one thing that it does not take care of.
I'm not sure about. I haven't heard about a petition, so you might have to just clue me in really quick. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. And I think that there's people going around right now trying to address that. Matter of fact, you might find one. But I also think that you have to take a look at the totality of the circumstances. And what I mean by that is that we have natives, maybe time immemorial, that have been down here in Oregon City, not on native land per se, but for thousands and thousands of years, they have been, basically harvesting an animal. Now, if we were all to go sign this petition, my wife's a veterinarian. Can I start there?
Oh, yeah.
And then I will just say, yeah, I love animals, but I will also say that you have to take a totality of the circumstances. And because that particular petition going around does not address the native rights to be able to harvest those lampreys, I'm not for it.
28
Yeah.
It does make exceptions for.
No, it doesn't. And why it doesn't is because it talks about on native land. Technically, Oregon City, where they do that, is not.
So you're going off of
if it made that exception?
I would say it would go a long way towards, I think, a lot of natives wanting to maybe look at it and have a conversation. But as it sits right now, it says nothing about it. I've confronted people giving that petition, and they acted like they didn't know.
And how would you feel about the petition if it didn't infringe on indigenous folks? If it allowed indigenous fishing rights and things to continue?
It is a very much reality. I give the taxi cab.
Are you willing to wonder what you might feel if it didn't have that provision?
What I'm saying is, I would take a look at it, but right now it's a non-starter because it doesn't address thousands of years of history.
My whole listen.
We actually aren't asking for signatures for that petition here right now.
Can I clear something up really quick? I didn't even know about the petition. I don't know anything about the petition.
They seem to.
I'm glad they do because I'm it's like something. It's just something that's going around. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I don't even know if they signed. I don't know.
Sure. Back.
My point that I'm here to talk about, I guess, is I'm here to talk about the animals. And so I am indigenous myself. My mother is Samoan. In Samoan culture or in Polynesian culture, there's a lot of animal use. There's a lot of cultural foods with that use a lot of animals. However, there are parts of our culture that I feel like in some cultures, people may use their culture to justify treating women with less respect or just treating other people lesser than them. And how you say even people use religion. It's another thing. People use religion, people use culture to justify treating these animals, these people who don't have the agency or the ability to literally speak for themselves. And I feel like as a society, we need to work how to progress past that. I understand that there's necessity and survival situations that some people are in. I have family who's probably back on the island who do use animals and are because they're in they're in the situation where they do. But we are not. And so what we are here doing.
When you say we, you say you.
When we are individual, us living today in Portland right now.
So I think that when you say we, you have to take a totality of the circumstances, and you have to take a look at the people that live in a particular area.
I think I was being fair.
What I would say is I don't eat meat because I made that personal choice a long time ago.
I think that's great.
And I would say, but I'm not going to take a look at somebody else's culture and the way that they do things without taking a look at the overall scheme. Now, one could argue our brains, see, natives, they didn't want to eat food. There was this thing called the Ice Age that came. Let me please.
Okay, yes.
There was a thing called the Ice Age that came, and they were forced to eat meat, which is also an argument for why our brains are the way that they are. I'm saying if you wanted to make an argument about it, I don't. I personally made the choice to not eat meat.
And why don't you eat meat?
I don't eat meat because it's not my place to kill anything, and I feel healthier.
Do you feel
when I quit eating meat, I honestly thought that I was going to lose muscle mass. I thought that I would lose strength, and it was actually the opposite. When I went to a plant-based diet, I felt better.
Exactly. Same here. So I totally agree in that sense. I think it's important to look at though, that reason why you don't eat meat is because you feel like you don't need to kill anything, right?
Right.
And that shows that when you know their lives are being taken, you know that they're feeling something, their experience is there. You don't want to take that away, right?
I 100.
That's not necessarily what he said. Is that what you guys are here for their feelings?
I'm actually having a conversation with this person though.
But I'm curious if you're here for the animals' feelings or what you're doing.
I'm here for the animals, so I'm here to advocate for whatever that means.
Way?
I'm here for the animals. I think we were having a really good conversation. So if somebody would like to maybe step in and
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not defensive.
Oh no, we're having a really great
So you don't want me in
conversation.
this at all either.
I don't think
So you're
so.
defensive
I'll
enough
take
that
out
you
all
don't want me
four
in
of
this
you at once.
conversation.
Come on.
No, well, I don't think.
It's not an inclusive
Well, I think we were having a good
I
conversation.
think we were too.
I don't know what's happening.
But I think where
Can we
she's
step-
coming from is
maybe
if
let's
you
step.
feel like you're being attacked,
Some people.
then
Well, it's
then
not that I feel like I'm
natural
not.
It's natural to, like an animal. Like if an animal feels like it's being attacked by multiple ways, well, then it's gonna kind of react. It's gonna snarl. It's gonna bite. That's nature.
Right. Okay. I think I was just trying to say when we think about the sentience like that these animals have, like why you don't their subjective experience, why you don't want to take their life. That's my reason for when I do I judge my own culture. I do.
You're the person that's going to make the biggest change because you're out here asking people to. And this is my humble opinion. It'll make me cry, but I mean, you're the person that's going to make a change because each person you touch, they're going to have to ask themselves that question. When it comes to passing laws, and I misunderstood, I thought that it might have something to do with that because I was on the train yesterday. I've seen the petition go around twice. I read it. I went all the way through it because, again, I think I'm more on your side than you might think. But I also understand tolerance. And I also understand that, when it comes to Native tradition, I did not read anything in there that addressed that. And I will not have anything to do with trying to take rights away from a people that have already been oppressed.
I get that.
So that time is done for me. So because of that, then that's where tolerance comes in.
Totally. And I think tolerance is a good thing to be aware of. It's just that when we're thinking that reason why you don't want to take them away, they have that subjective experience that that they have. It's important to think about how they still have that experience, even if I'm saying, oh, I'm doing this for cultural reasons, or I'm honoring.
My path is to be a public defender, and I am against the death penalty wholeheartedly.
Okay.
So I am more on your side than I think maybe you think. But what I have to understand is, and I may go talk to each person and tell them a personal story on why I feel that we shouldn't kill another human being. But at the same time, when we have a system of democracy that there are people that do believe that, I have to put aside my disdain for the fact that we are still killing people in our criminal justice system, and I have to step back and I have to go, you know what? It's not all about me. There are people all around that also get to say in it, and that system is what I believe in.
Yes.
And so I personally agree with what you're saying, but I also know that if I walk over there and there's somebody that's eating lamb, I'm not going to be mad at them.
I think
Yeah.
no, and
I would listen to you if you were.
I think that's good because it shows that you care about the animals regardless of whether or not somebody.
Did I not say that part?
I think the point I was trying to make though is that if you're telling me that that's a necessity situation, that person I did address that when I say we, and I was talking about the individual, we have we try to reduce the suffering of animals, and we don't eat meat because that's what we can do. We're acknowledging that we're doing the best that we can. These other people who are in these situations, or whatever situation we can think of, may need to be doing it for whatever reason they're justifying. I'm asking you to take in your own life and as your own, and you already said you don't eat meat, but so I guess I'm more so asking you to think about how culture does not talking to people,
Not trying to reach people who can't change.
Well, you say reach people that can't change, all right? So, again, let's use this. There's lamb right over there, and we're going to use this. I have faith in this system of this farmer's market, okay? So this is an example of me having faith in something. I have faith that this farmer's market has been around for a very long time, that they vet the people that come in here that are allowed these spaces, and they take it very seriously. And so I just have to be tolerant. If that person wants to eat meat, you could go back and you could put your dukes up and argue with them.
How do you think the lamb feels about being eaten?
I've never met the lamb.
When you
I don't
imagine
know.
a lamb,
I would imagine.
When you imagine a lamb, do you think that they would want to be eaten or left alone?
Oh, I can only imagine they would want to be left alone. Again, one of my great beliefs as, human beings. But
Yeah.
let me ask you this.
Mhm.
When you're asking these real tough questions, and I'm
Yeah.
glad you're out here doing that. So take me. I've never been a woman, okay? I've never lived in a woman's body. And I don't agree with killing another human being. Now, how do I equate that to also abortion? Yet I do. I do because it's not my body. And I don't agree with the killing of anything, yet I am okay with it and I am tolerant of it because I am not a woman and that is not my body. So do you see how you can sometimes...
I think
Right.
there's a
But if
really
somebody's
big
eating a lamb,
difference.
they're not respecting the body of the lamb, is what we're trying to
And what I'm
communicate.
telling you is that there are people out here that are talking about life and abortion and things, and they could have your same argument.
There's a difference between
You're not,
a
because you
difference
don't
of
wanna have
opinion.
the
Wait,
conversation.
wait. There's a difference between a difference of a. There's
well,
a.
I'm just saying.
We're
There's a-
pro-choice as well.
There's a
yeah.
difference between the difference in opinion of like whether like you saying, oh, I'm not a woman, so I probably shouldn't comment on women's like whatever they're doing with their body.
But
right?
I vote, and I had to
I
make
know.
a decision. That's one of those lines drawn in the sand. Which one are you on? It's been for a long time.
Well, but
and I
Very
chose.
confusing.
if it's confusing, then I
What
would
can we clear up?
suggest you step away. 'Cause I-
Because you don't like the interaction. None of you like the interaction.
I love the
conflict is
interaction I'm
not
having
going
right
in your
now.
direction.
I absolutely love the interaction I'm having right now.
Thank you. Yes, you don't. You're making extremely good points.
I'm just
and if they
I'm
don't
trying to
like
have
it
a
and they
good
can't handle it-
conversation.
And
Asking
she
me how I feel.
specifically said I was
My-
getting defensive when she was and dismissed me. And then you came and tried to dismiss me.
That's not
And now
true.
you're trying to dismiss me rather than having the
Let's
conversation
end it.
that
You're not even
are
Thank
out
you.
there trying to
I'm gonna
have.
just.
Thank you. You can
I
leave
can't-
now. We're not having a conversation. You're getting meta. We're talking about the animals.
What's meta mean?
Means you're talking about the conversation. You're not talking about the point that we're talking about. Animals are sentient. They don't want to be used. You don't need to use them. This market has
See, but
almost
now you're
everything you
telling- but
need.
You're telling people.
What about the animals? What about their choices?
I have to go to
Yeah,
work.
they're recording. We're live.
Here's what I'm saying. You're
Hey
now-
everybody, we're still live. They don't want to respect animals. They think that it is their right to tolerate oppression. They think that oppression is actually okay. When you benefit from the oppression, it's okay to use someone.
Benefit from the oppression.
Are
I
you
don't
using
eat-
animals?
I have
Do
a
you drink
cat.
milk?
No,
Do you
I
eat
drink
eggs?
oat milk. No.
Do you eat honey?
Oh, I do. I love honey.
Well,
It's
do you
used
know what
as
they
medicine.
do to bees in the honey industry?
I use it as medicine.
What do the bees do?
What do the pharmaceutical
What do
industries
the bees do?
You got to sometimes pick the
So you don't
lesser
even
of
want to
two
answer my
levels.
questions. Can you please leave? I don't want to talk to somebody that's just going to talk at me. Why don't you actually engage in the
'cause you're
conversation?
defensive
I don't want to
and you
talk to you.
don't wanna
Please go
engage
away.
in the
Go
conversation.
away. I'm going to keep talking over you because I know that you don't like that.
Now
So
you're
please just walk
angry.
away. I am mad. Yeah, you're here telling me it's okay to abuse animals.
No, that's
Nobody
Yes,
the
it
last
is.
thing
Then
that
why is it
either of us
okay
have
to
said.
remove a cow's head?
Neither of
What
us
morally
said that
just
was
answer
okay.
me then?
Neither of us said that was
Answer
okay.
me.
Neither of us
You
said
can't
that was
answer
okay.
me.
Because none of us
What's
said it
the
was
moral
okay.
justification to remove a cow's
you're
head?
so
Remove a
offensive.
cow's head. Tell me.
It's
Get the fuck
not.
away from me then.
We're not
Get the
saying
fuck
that.
away from me. I don't tolerate animal abusers.
But
Please
no,
go away.
we're not.
Please go
You're
away.
out of control and
Go
now-
out of
now
way.
you're
Go
coming
away.
into my space.
Go away.
Camera, so please leave. You're harassing.
Go away. Go away.
No,
Go
you're
away.
out of control.
Go away.
Time to go.
Go away. Thank you.
Mind your business.
Okay, I didn't get that.
She's the veterinarian who cares about animals so much.
She's a veterinarian.
Yeah, she ran away earlier. She could not have an honest conversation, so she had to just talk over me, get meta about the conversation. I understand that what I'm talking about is touchy. I understand that people are defensive. That's fine. Walk away. Just walk away.
I will say I don't know. There were so many things that he was saying that I was trying to touch on, but I felt like I couldn't quite get there even just yet, especially after she had started standing there because she just wouldn't let me
She's very
speak.
combative.
Because I don't think since I wasn't acknowledging her every time I was talking, she was just trying to get her point in. I'm
She
like,
was.
no, I'm we were literally talking about something, and I was gonna try to explain to him that there's a difference between not having an opinion or not voicing your outward opinion on abortion versus feeling the need to outreach veganism and convincing other people that this oppression is literally not okay as well. And it's we can fight for abortion and veganism at the same time.
They were derailing. Abortion was a derailment.
yeah, and then
all of it was a derailment.
it was all
They did not want to talk about animals.
No, they didn't.
And when they did, they just had to say they had to agree, and then they threw a tantrum at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did. I was
I gotta
frustrated.
get to work.
Thank you so much for being here, guys.
It'll
Seriously.
typically be like, if I'm here, I'll be taking off to work
That's all right.
after.
I appreciate every moment you guys came here. You guys were amazing, and you changed a lot of minds. Even if we had some rough people, still planted those seeds, especially in that guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys next
Awesome.
week. Bye. Cooper and Ivan, hi. Yeah, what was happening? All that commotion? We were just asking people about oppression, and they got defensive. I just want to give you the heads up that if you feel like the conversation is getting somewhere rough, you're welcome to just walk away.
Okay.
Don't feel pressured to stay. We are live on YouTube, though. Is that okay? Okay. Just want to make
good
sure.
to know,
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly.
But yeah, I just was mostly asking like
Gotcha.
what you
Yeah,
guys are up to.
We're just asking people about oppression and when is oppression moral?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you start with a take or do you just leave it really wide open?
So actually,
because that's like so.
genuinely, I just didn't know if you
vague.
wanted to participate. So the question is, should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless?
Yeah, that feels like a loaded question. I don't know if I can get.
Yeah, let me define the
into
words
now,
for you too.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
I'd be-
oppression specifically means prolonged cruel treatment. So should someone that has the ability to, like let's say I had the opportunity to benefit from your exploitation, but I could avoid doing so. Should I avoid demanding your exploitation, or should I just go ahead and demand it?
Avoid.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
the answer is no.
So what if the powerful were really strong? What if I'm much stronger than you? Would that make it more?
Use your strength for good to uplift the people on the very bottom.
I agree. What about if the powerful are really smart? I know it seems obvious.
Right. Use your intelligence to uplift and not manipulate.
I like the way you think. Yeah. So this next question is what got the other group a little
Okay.
triggered. I don't want
Okay.
you to feel caught off guard.
Okay.
So what about the animals that we use for food, clothing, entertainment? Do you think we're oppressing them?
Yeah, I think if we're living in an eco-centric and not just focusing on human needs, I think if we are trying to reframe it to be that non-human life is inherently as valuable, then yes. Like I think that our food system is like incredibly exploitative of animals.
And humans.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
humans.
yeah.
And same with clothing. Pretty much every industry is exploitative of humans and animals, and so why do we focus so much on animals?
If we could get everything we need from other sources, like what morally
Mm-hmm.
justifies continuing to use animals, right?
Yeah, I think I have a hard time with the black or white, yes, let's. I think I have a hard time with the really principled, moral, no, it's not okay to use animals at all because of their innate value. Because I do also think that the food chain is part of carnivores eating other animals is natural, but I just think we've gotten way out of hand with it. And that if it were to be done, which this is super idealistic, we're so far from this, but if it were to be done in a sustainable and local and ethical way, that these animals could have genuinely good lives and live amidst their natural ecosystems, and then be utilized very consciously for food and clothing and use every part of the animal.
Do you think though if we don't, well actually let me take a step back even further. Do you think that we should respect animals? I feel like we kind of covered this, but just to get it clarified.
Yes, and I think that respect can mean more than just never eating them.
Can you respect someone while using them without their consent?
Yeah, that's the tough part, and that animals can't consent, and so we.
Does lack of consent equal consent?
Well, in a human terms, yeah, that's.
No. So if someone's passed out, right? They can't
Yeah,
consent.
well, that's what we've
Can I do
decided
what I want
for
to them?
humans. No,
Exactly.
and that's the standards that we've set for humans. But humans are conscious beings, and animals aren't. So I do think that holding them to
Do you know what
they're
sentience is?
conscious,
Yeah,
yes, and they
okay,
are
good.
sentient. Yes, that was
That's okay.
misspoke.
I got
I guess I meant intelligent in terms of conscious and speaking.
So we talked about the oppression, right? What
Yeah.
if the oppressor was
Use
really
your
smart?
There you go. See, I see what you're doing here. Yeah, start with those. I mean, I think, well, I think this is a thought-provoking conversation, and I think that it's something valuable for me to think about, and that animal ethic, the ethics around eating animals is obviously something we should talk about more,
It's
no matter
definitely-
what. Even
the
if
use
there's
of animals is so normalized that people don't even know how to defend
Oh,
it.
it's
Other
ingrained.
than
Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah,
ingrained.
even just like pulling people out of that like a little bit,
Yeah, just
like,
to like
just
realize,
think about it.
Yeah, like if we
critically
saw
think about it.
dogs in a slaughterhouse, how quickly would you stop?
Right. It's weird how some animals too, when they're all sentient, and we say that their innate value is like across the board, and yet elephants compared to mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Like we definitely have our biases.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm asking people today is like, if you agree that if you should avoid demanding someone's oppression if you can, do you think that you could in this city avoid demanding animal oppression?
Avoid demanding.
So you know how supply and demand works?
Yeah, I see.
So like even if you go to
Just
a friend's
consumer
house,
choice,
exactly, when you accept that, they're going to replace and put the next individual through that system.
Yeah, I think it's a constant balancing act between like navigating our systems that exist and how we can like push back against them. Because also, like as we were saying, like so many industries are so deeply entrenched in this like exploitation of animals, and so I think as one person, like yes, we can begin to like put our values into practice, but also we have to recognize that like we only have so much power compared to the greater system.
I want you to feel empowered, because I do hear a lot of people say similar arguments that, there's so many issues out there and I'm only one person, right? But the reason why I'm out here advocating specifically for veganism is because there's an urgency to it. Every time that you accept those packages, someone is losing everything.
Yeah.
And if we were them, like what would you want your oppressor to do? Would you want them to take a baby step towards your liberation, or would you want them to just stop using you altogether?
Baby steps towards liberation.
If you were enslaved, you would want someone to take baby steps instead of stop using you?
No, I would want like a society who's in. I mean, again, it's
as an enslaved person. If you were enslaved, would you want to be?
No, I'd want my oppression to end immediately. Of course, yes. And I'm also thinking realistically in this country and this world, animal oppression isn't going to end instantly.
I'm only asking about
my personal choice. Yeah. I mean, if I chose to stop consuming animals, that it because of my ethical beliefs, that would be.
You sound honestly like you're in line with veganism.
Yeah, I do think that I'm definitely like anti-exploitation,
Exactly.
and I think
most people, especially in this,
they
city,
will say so. Yeah,
exactly.
but
I
that's
think a
what
lot
you're
of us agree that
challenging
oppression
us.
is.
Oh, you're anti-exploitation, but do you eat meat? Yeah,
Exactly.
No,
I
it's
really
good
appreciate
to
your
think about.
openness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Can
appreciate
give you
you
some
being out
resources?
here. Sure.
So this takes you to a documentary that I'm asking everyone to watch called Dominion. It's free on YouTube. If you don't have a phone to scan that, just look up Dominion 2018.
Cool.
And that side is if you want to find our group. We're on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. You can find us there too.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
so I
that
just
you're
want
out
to ask you one last question, and it's a deep one.
Okay.
So how many more animals do you want exploited for you? Is it more than 0? Which do you want?
Do I want? I don't have a particular.
Is it more than 0?
No. In like for me, in terms of like for my
just your actions.
well-being or like my
just you.
I think like the way you frame that question does put people in a little bit of a weird like, do you want like 10 animals exploited or 0? Like, of course the
Can I
right
give you an
answer
analogous?
is like 0.
What if I was asking you to respect women?
Right, yeah.
Would you want me to say yes, baby steps are okay? Or would you want the person that's committing
to say exploits no more?
From now on?
Yes, in an ideal world, 0 more animals would be exploited.
I appreciate
ever again.
you being honest. I know it's hard to, especially like we talked about, it's so normalized. But it takes a big person with a huge heart.
I think it's important to be like critical of any really big, sweeping, like.
Absolutely. I'm just a person on the street.
And like both, that's what these conversations are.
Into it,
critical
and look
both
into
ways.
other resources, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is just a starting point to
it's great.
help. And honestly, your heart sounds like you're right where we are. So watch that film and just ask yourself, if you were looking at dogs in those situations, would you want to give your money to those people?
Right.
Do you feel comfortable? Because those are standard practices, and it's not a gotcha. It's literally when you see those products in there, this is what they went through, and it's like, do you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah. It's good to be asking
I really
ourselves
appreciate. What was your name one more time?
Jezza.
Jezza.
What's
I
your
really.
name?
My name's Anna.
Anna, nice
Can
to
I
meet
shake
you.
your hand?
Yeah.
Thank you
It's a
so
little
much. I
sweaty.
really. That's okay. it's nerve wracking out here, so I really appreciate, especially after that commotion. It takes a brave person to walk up to me. So thank you so much. You too. Thank you. Do you want to jump in? Oh yes. Okay, guys. I didn't do it throughout the whole. I was supposed to do it through the whole live. Please go to anti-animal use. We're going to switch to that live. Please, trolls, vegans, everybody, go to anti-animal use. The link, I believe, is in the description. If you scroll down in the description of this live, you should see a link to anti-animal use. Please click on that, and we'll be live in like 5 minutes. We're going to maybe change positions or just stay in the same spot. I don't know yet, but anyway, I don't know if you want to say any last words?
Oh, no.
Okay. Vegan Stoner Lady out. All right, guys. We'll see you in 5 minutes. And thank you, everyone, for being here.